know. But around the same time Chandra was in Washington, Dr. Stephen Greer had his UFO conference.
Oh, shit. Stephen Greer.
In the first couple weeks of May, he presented a lot of witnesses, a lot of whistleblowers on the...
Right there, she's not that bad, but still bad.
UFO subject. And at that time, Chandra mentioned something that she knew about the UFOs, that Congressman Condit was on the committee to learn about UFOs.
Oh, shit.
Well, he's on the Central Higher Intelligence Committee,
yes.
And that she says, oh, he believes in UFOs like I do, and that he deals with this stuff. So then it let me think.
Shit, she probably was like, yo, I believe in UFOs, and he was like, yeah, girl, get on this dick. Fucking he don't believe in UFOs.
Knowing Chandra, she's very inquisitive. Could she have known something that she wasn't supposed to know? And
yes.
Could she have been wiped out because she knew too much? If you go back into history, you know, Kennedy was killed. Marilyn Monroe, of course, they thought she had a suicide, but maybe she was murdered.
They're totally into conspiracies. That much is obvious.
Yes, and Admiral Forrestal, many years before, and William Colby, the head of the FBI, the head of the CIA, they were all murdered. And of course, Stephen Greer has a list of other people involved in the intelligence on UFOs who were murdered back then. I know there's...
Dude, I think these people are like legit nuts. I don't think they're like provocateur agents or, yeah. I think they're really her parents, and they're just nutty ass fools.
Another list now, but this was in the early 2000s and long.
Look at her. That's her. She's fucking nuts. Look at that fucking craziness. Is that him? That's got to be him. But that's her. That's totally her. Fuck.
It all sort of fits together.
Let me ask you this. Are you hoping that as this is getting a lot of attention...
Where the fuck... Look at this picture. Like, it's like an archaeological dig. Is she in Israel or what's going on here? Her nose is weird. I think they're... Yeah, they got to be related. They both have that weird nose.
And they're investigating this, that this will provide renewed interest or somehow have a connection into Chandra's case? Are you trying to communicate with the people investigating this?
No, you are the first person that we've really gone to speak publicly about this. I've been told that not to touch the subject.
Dude, look at her crazy face. Fucking nuts. I don't know what to think.
To touch it, like Danny Sheehan, who Stephen Greer's former lawyer, told us not to get too involved with it because, you know, a certain element of the CIA is getting rid of people who might be too involved with it.
There are a lot of people right now that are afraid, and they are people who have spent a lot of time in government work.
A lot of people are threatened, such as Tim Burchett.
Who? Tim who? I'll have to look into that dude. Tim what? Hold on, man. Let me go back a little.
And a lot of time in government work.
A lot of people are threatened, such as Tim Burchett, the congressman who's really interested in that.
Tim Burchett. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he was probably boning her, right? And she was like, I love you, and I'm gonna fucking tell your wife and shit. And he's like, get rid of this bitch. But maybe it was the UFO thing. I don't know.
Burchett has been told a lot of things, and he's sort of fearful of something happening to him.
Oh, Burchett.
So there's
Burchett.
A lot involved.
Just to be clear, aside from the...
Hold on, let me look that up. Whoa, this is some recent 3 days ago type shit. Let's see what this fool is talking about. Well, I'll go back to that, but hold on.
You know what my first question's going to be?
How do I keep my incredible good looks and all the stress?
That was okay, now I'm going to go to number 2. Where's my skateboard?
Kelsey, where's this skateboard?
Where's my skateboard, Kelsey?
Talk to the people in ethics. It's the lamest thing. I had to change the name. I can't be Birchett boards because...
What about Spicer Birchett boards? Would that get around?
Run into the ethics, pal.
Okay.
It's crazy.
But I remember last time we talked about that. That was a big deal.
PBS is connected to all types of science propaganda, you know what I mean? Like Nova, like fucking NASA, like, dude, all that shit is on PBS, you know what I mean? PBS is like, they want to make it like, oh, it's public broadcast, but it's really like controlled. It's some controlled ass shit from day one. It's always been controlled, dude. PBS is not like the real people, man. It's some fucking controlled ass people with some liberal fucking nonsense, man. It ain't legit. Fuck PBS. But anyway, let me play this.
Gets his act together and calls in for backup.
Better buckle up.
This video came out in when? 9 years ago. Like right before the Denver meetup, right? I think 9 years ago would be like what, 2017?
Blowing stuff up. Raging Inferno. Now
So this is Rick Hummer acting like a redneck.
that's how we do it. We have no idea how bad I want to run through that sprinkler right now. It's hot out here.
But Roland is on a whole other mission.
Hey Neil, you got 25 seconds to talk.
So this fool, there was a live stream with him and who's that dude? Who's that flat earth dude that doesn't believe in chemtrails? I forget his name. IPS, right? So remember when they had the live stream? IPS was there, Karen B was there, D Marble was there. Everybody was there, dude. Everybody was at this live stream, and it was supposed to be IPS was going to call this fool out, and then IPS just fucking didn't say nothing. He didn't do shit. He didn't say shit, and this fool just like yelled at IPS. Remember that shit? You could probably find it. It's around. That's when you knew, like, IPS, like, what's up with IPS? You know what I mean? IPS seemed like the legit guy, the one legit guy, right? Until that live stream. But the whole thing is like he said that he knew his cousin worked at this theater and he knew dude was coming or whatever. And this is like a total setup. This is not legit, dude. This is a total setup. This is a totally planned. Let's look at the camera angles and shit. Hold up.
Talk to a redneck rocket scientist.
And he's
I gotta find the Mark. I'll find the Mark Sargent version. Because this is like some weird clip shit. Hold on.
questioning everything.
First of all, I know you're taking some heat on this whole flat earth thing.
First of all, why would he even talk to anyone? Why would he do that? All right, I'll come back to this. I gotta use that. So that was that. Hold on. Let me see. Let's look at this channel. Redneck Rocket Scientist. 26 subscribers. Just that one video. Rick Hummer has a bunch of channels that he did nothing with. And I'm not gonna show them right now. I don't care to do all that. But let's go to Mark Sargent shit.
Many things, and as you know, the fuel situation and people who are controlling the politics of the world, they're not always given the truth.
Yeah, and I know President Trump wants to reveal it, but he's got to be careful because, you know, what happened to Kennedy.
I find it hard to believe that that's her real face. Like, there's some work done. Had to been some work done, dude. No one has a face like that.
And what happened to all these other people?
And I'm stepping on a limb. I'm asking disclosure. Someone knows the truth of what happened to my daughter, our daughter, Chandra, and what has happened to a lot of other people that have disappeared, gone missing.
Hold up. That's her right there. She looks crazy, dude. Look how crazy she looks right there. She's a legit crazy broad. I don't think this is acting. That's a fucking crazy face right there. I don't know. He's just, I don't know. I don't think he's as crazy as she's. That's a crazy face, dude. That's all I know.
That have demise in mysterious ways.
I want to take it back for a second. And it was something in the earlier clip
Yes.
we were showing of the press conference. We're showing these photos. I think a lot of times it gets lost. Who was Chandra, right? Like after all these years, I know you still think about her, and it's of course you're going to be thinking about her. Who was she? What was she like as a person? What do you want people to remember about her all these years later?
This dude was totally hitting it. He was hitting it. He was hitting that too. He was hitting everything.
Because she's not just a statistic. She's not just victim A. Who was she?
That's right. She had high moral standings, and she really
I doubt it.
did believe in the government and believed in.
Look how crazy her mom is. That's a crazy broad right there. Who's this motherfucker? That looks like that comedian. I forget his name. He's from like Russia.
Constitution and believed.
Dude, look at those crazy eyes right there. That's crazy.
In politics the way it's supposed to be. Our country has gone to a lower moral ground, and I think she would have a lot to say if she was here now. And so I'm her voice, and I think she would be very unhappy of what's happening, the division in our country, and the value of lives are in jeopardy, as well as people having a struggle to make a living and find their jobs and bring home, if you want to say, food and income for their home.
What the fuck?
Home and to feel a safe community.
And it's important.
She's interested in that.
And she is. Sometimes we get little signs and messages from her, we believe, anyway. But certainly.
So Neil deGrasse Tyson, he's here tonight.
Hold on a second. Let's see something. All right.
Southern Indiana, an astrophysicist retrospect on universe, whatever that means to him. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, here we are in front of the Morris Performing Arts Center. Looking forward to Neil deGrasse Tyson. Got a lot to ask him. Hopefully I can catch up with him here in just a little bit. In the meantime, is he on the marquee yet? No, that's David O'Donnell. There he is, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Woo! Look out. Yep.
Hold on, man. Let me just show who the fuck. Hold on. I'm gonna look up this motherfucker. Hold on.
Rick, I know what you're talking.
All right, I found it. Okay. So this is this guy Rick Hummer that, you know, he was a major part of the Flat Earth Conference. He shows up out of nowhere. He has no YouTube presence as a flat earther whatsoever. But then he shows up, and I think he did like some talk at the Flat Earth conference. I'm not sure. Let me see. FlatEarthConference.com. Let's see. Before Flat Earth, this dude already has a show.
Well, some of you may recognize the voice of our next guest from his stint in radio, and who doesn't love having the radio on while cruising around in your car? Well, our guest is Rick Hummer, who is here to tell us about Plymouth Speedway.
So he's been in media for quite some time. He was on radio before that, somewhere in Gary, Indiana, because that's where this shit comes from, Gary, Indiana. Fucking media plant, motherfucker. So, what is this, 13 years ago? So that, what year would that be? 10 years ago would be 2016. And so 2013, before Flat Earth, this guy's already... He's been in media for a while.
Wait, good to see you again, Rick.
Good to see you, Gordy.
You were on the radio for many years around here.
Over 20 years.
20 years. God damn, this guy's been in media for 20 years. Well, media plant. Let's go back to the Roland Reddy bullshit. How old is he here? 60 something. He's old as shit. Nah, I mean, whatever.
Hello?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's happening, man?
What's happening to you? Where have you been, bro?
Well, I've been working on a stunt show and Redneck Rocket Scientist. Been on set a lot lately. What's up? Hello?
Give me one moment.
I'm in the middle of something, man. We're shooting video. Let me call you back. I'm shooting a video right now. Can I call you back?
All right, call me back.
Okay. Man, he's got the fastest hang-up of anybody I know. Is Neil here yet? I gotta let you know, I'm with the Redneck Rocket Scientist. We do a TV show. Is Neil in yet? Do you know if he made it back yet?
I do not know.
Crap. Well, you have a great day.
You too, sir.
Thank you. Maybe he's gonna go in the front door.
Hey, but just think about PBS, what they promote and shit. You know what I mean? Like, Nova's been on since, like, what, the 70s or the 80s, Nova. It's all science stuff. Like, PBS was all Sesame Street, you know, Mr. Rogers, science shit, you know, Nova, whatever, all these documentaries, like science, and then art shit. They'll have, like, classical shit. But they also showed, like, Monty Python. They would show, like, Dr. No. They would show all this English shit, right? It was supposed to be, like, sophisticated art type shit, you know what I mean? But all this science stuff, you know, like, all these science documentaries, you know?
What do you think? And if you go back over here, that's one of the other buildings that we did a lot.
Oh, yeah. Remember 321 Contact? That was on PBS. That was like a science show for kids and shit.
A long time ago, and that one was definitely like not as straight as it used to be. And then it was one that they remodeled it, looking at the advantages a little. Look who's here. Hey Neil, you got 25 seconds.
Motherfuckers should be pissed off that, like, they're just clowning motherfuckers. Man, it's so crazy, dude. Like, first of all, Neil deGrasse Tyson would not waste his time. He'd just be like, fuck these people.
Talk to a Redneck Rocket Scientist. 25 seconds.
I'm a little behind, but
I got just one.
This is a total stage skit, dude. And if you think otherwise, you're fucking stupid.
Well, first of all, my name's Roland Reddy.
How you doing?
Pleasure to meet you.
All right.
Your work has given me so much to talk about to people, and I love it.
Okay.
Thank you so
well,
much.
It's the universe. It's not I'm just sharing the universe with people.
Well,
Dude, if I
that we were able to catch up here for a
think
second.
about it, if I just showed up in a parking lot and they're like, "Hey, dude, talk to me," that fool would be like, "The fuck? Who's this fool in the background? This fool wouldn't talk to me. This shit is so staged, it's retarded."
One of the questions I have, first of all, I know you're taking some heat on this whole flat Earth thing.
It's a failure